Okay, so right now I am editing the video you are about to see. I just kind of wanted to film a little clip and tell you that I thought that while I was making the video, while I was filming it, that the lighting was okay because I had all my windows open, the ones on either side of me, but somehow I'm looking at the video down here, but for some reason I still look orange because there's a light right above my living room with a stupid covering on it, but it still made me super orange and I never even noticed it until after I started editing it. And so I am going to look orange the whole entire time, and I wish there was a way to fix it, but I just don't know how. So I hope you guys aren't too bothered by it. That's about all I have to say. So let's get into the video and enjoy. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I first want to apologize for not uploading anything last week. I was kind of in a funk and I really didn't feel all that motivated to get anything done as far as videos. As you can tell by the title of the video, I thought I would sit down and just give a little bit of a deployment update. If you are new to our channel, then my husband is active duty in the Air Force. He is currently deployed. He has been gone for a few months. We're a little more than halfway done, so we have a little bit longer to go. And I just thought that I would give a little bit of an update on how everything has been going with us and with Wyatt, where he's at. This video is something that I have had planned for quite some time now. I just have never done it yet, and I really wanted to do this with all three girls with me so we could all kind of talk about it. But Brinley and Maggie went to the neighbor's house to play. Taylor's upstairs taking a nap, and since I have a nice and quiet house, I thought that I would do this now and I would have absolutely no distractions. In this video, I am mostly just going to be sitting here and talking to you how deployment has gone for our family, how it's affected us here at home, the good, the bad things, and then everything in between. If you are not already, I would love it if you guys hit the red subscribe button down below and that bell so you guys get notified of all the uploads. I don't think deployment is really something that I've really talked about too much on our channel, so I might have a thing or two to say. I hope that I don't start going off on some tangent and start talking about some random crap. I was honestly going into this deployment thinking that this was going to be the worst thing to date. Don't get me wrong, that first week was one hell of a struggle. With me being by myself 24/7, it was a whole new ballpark. We had to kind of get on a whole new schedule with me doing every single thing and mostly just figuring out what we had to do in order for this house to run smoothly with only one adult. I thought for sure that this deployment would have been harder on me than when Wyatt went to BMT, but it was complete opposite, even though I gained 2 kids with this deployment compared to only having Brinley when Wyatt went to BMT. I really hope you can't hear that airplane. Let's pause for a second. Okay, anyways, now that the airplane is gone, I'm not sure if you guys heard it, but it was kind of bothering me. I think the thing that has helped me the most is our time zone. Since we are already stationed overseas, it makes our time zone super close to where Wyatt is, so we are able to talk to him a lot more. I'm sure the girls love talking to him more, FaceTiming him just about every day. I am so grateful that our time zones are so close together, because if we were back in the States right now, we'd be like 10 hours apart, which would make everything so much harder. So this whole time zone thing has been a lot easier on all of us. I don't know if the word favorite would be the right word to be using, because deployment really isn't the most exciting thing. But my most favorite thing about deployment is, of course, being able to talk to him a lot more, but it's also the care packages. Like I said in a few videos back, that shipping boxes to Wyatt is free since we have an APO, he has an APO. So to ship from one military base to the other is free for us, so it allows me to send him a lot more boxes. It kind of keeps my mind off of some things, just crafting and making these boxes up, and I'm sure Wyatt loves them just as much as I love making them. My least favorite thing about deployment, plain and simple, is being alone with 3 kids. Some days are definitely a lot worse than others. I think it was like a couple weeks ago where I got up in the morning, like after breakfast I think it was, and I went to go use the bathroom, and when I was all finished I got up and I went to go flush the toilet, and I literally could not stand. I got up from the toilet and I got extremely dizzy. I had to put my hand out on the wall just to save myself from falling because I got extremely dizzy and I just didn't know what the deal was, and the rest of the day from there was just complete shit. I literally laid on the couch all day. It was so hard for me to even walk to the fridge to get the girls' lunch. So I am thankful that Brinley is old enough to where she could get her own food. I think lunch that day was them opening up the fridge and finding whatever the hell they wanted to eat. And when it was time for Taylor to take a nap, I legit almost texted my next door neighbor and I'm like, hey, can you come over here and take Taylor upstairs to her bed, because I really can't get off the couch. But I managed to get Taylor upstairs to her bed. And then after that, I just kind of had to plop down on the floor because I just couldn't walk anymore. I don't know what was wrong. Maybe I didn't drink enough water that day or something, but my head hurt that day and I broke down crying at one point because I literally could not do anything, and I felt so bad for the girls because I literally just laid around all freaking day. I'm usually not someone to get sick or feel under the weather. I think I only get sick like once a year, so that was completely different for me, and it just made it even worse because I didn't have Wyatt here to help me, and I just had to force myself to get up. All of the stores and museums and things like that are starting to open up here in Germany, so hopefully the weather is starting to get nicer, so hopefully we can get out and do some more things, keep our mind off of things, make time go a little bit faster. I found out maybe last week, I think it was, that there is a rose garden probably about 30 to 40 minutes away from us, so I think in a couple days we're gonna go see that. We're gonna take you guys along with us, so that's gonna be our video for Friday, so make sure that you keep watching. Again, hit the red subscribe button so you are able to watch that, because that's gonna be pretty cool. I've seen a couple pictures and it's just full of roses and things like that. So with everything opening up, I hope that we can get out and do more things. It'll keep our mind off of things. It'll keep the girls busy. I think that the deployment has treated the girls pretty well. I mean, Brinley, Maggie doesn't know how to talk yet, but Brinley will sometimes ask about him. But again, I just tell her that do I know how to talk? Do I know the genders of people in my family? I always tell her that he is at work in a different country, and she just kind of understands. I mean, I don't know how much a 4-year-old can understand, but they get to FaceTime almost every day, so I think that helps too with them being able to see him. And it also helps in the aspect of them being able to see him, especially Taylor, so that they aren't so skeptical of when he gets home, because I know that some younger kids, maybe like Taylor's age, babies, are kind of skeptical when the other parent comes home from deployment because it's been so long since they have seen that person. Off on a totally different topic, but I have a question for all of you who watch our videos and have kind of been with us for a while now. But I sent Wyatt his camera a month ago maybe, because he kept telling me, oh, I'm gonna vlog, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna upload, I'm gonna edit and do all the good kind of junk. But who here has seen a video from Wyatt in the last month since I've sent him the camera? 0. So I need you all to go down below really quick while I'm talking about a whole bunch of nonsense. Go down below, comment, and encourage Wyatt that he needs to turn his damn camera on and vlog something for us, because I'm sure you all want to hear from him. I know I don't want to watch his videos. And I know I talk to him every day, but it would still be cool to see a video from him, right? Maybe with all of you commenting down below, it will give him some sort of motivation to actually do something. He has started classes down there. He is gonna do a bachelor's in fire science, I think it is, because he would like to retrain into fire protection, I think is what the Air Force calls it. So he wants to do a bachelor's, so maybe one day he can go in as officer, go to OTS school. He might have school, but he also has Wednesdays off, and he's told me for like the last 3 Wednesdays, oh, Mackenzie, I'm gonna vlog today. I'm gonna do this. Oh, I think I'm gonna vlog going to the gym, doing laundry and all this sort of thing. Haven't seen a damn thing. So go down below really quick, go, and give us a comment and tell Wyatt that you all want to hear from him. Hi, it's me again. I just wanted to add in that if this video happens to reach any military spouses, then I just wanted to let you know to reach out to other military spouses while your husband is deployed. Like I have said in a couple videos ago, that I have 2 neighbors that have been so generous to offer support, offer their help, let my kids go over to their house. They've gone to the grocery store, picked up a few things for me. So if your husband ends up getting deployed or TDY, make sure you reach out to other military spouses, make some friends. I'm sure there's someone out there willing to help. And one more thing that I also wanted to say was that with this whole coronavirus stuff, that Wyatt has been extended his his orders had said that he'd be getting back kind of like the middle of the summer or so. But since the military is like our whole own world apart from the US, we have our own restrictions and things. So a lot of deployments have been backed up, and so now Wyatt has been extended by a few weeks, I would say. So now he won't be getting back till more closer to the end of summer, so that kind of sucks for us. But I mean, we've already made it about halfway through deployment, and so gonna keep on trucking along, and hopefully that these next few months go just as fast as the first few months went. That's about all for me. I just wanted to include a couple of things that I forgot to say in that little disclaimer at the beginning of the video. So let's continue with the rest of the video. Overall, I think this deployment has treated us pretty well. With the coronavirus and everything being closed, everything closed here, literally everything closed on Wyatt's base. So we have saved so much money from all of this, which is a very good thing. We have talked about all the things that we want to go see and do, because by the time Wyatt gets back, then we're only going to have 1 year left of being over here in Germany and being able to travel Europe. So we've talked about all the places that we are hopefully wanting to see, and I think it's just been better for our marriage. I know that there's this one saying, but I tried to think of it so much before I filmed, but for some reason I can't think of it. Isn't it something about being away from each other and then it makes the heart grow fonder? Something of that sort? Because for me at least, I have felt that saying. I don't know about Wyatt, but I feel like certain aspects of our relationship have certainly grown since we've been apart. And that's pretty much my update. I don't really have much else to say. I wrote notes down to make sure that I didn't forget anything that I wanted to say. I mean, I've talked about the kids, I've talked about us, our marriage. I honestly can't think of anything. So I think this is gonna be where I end the video. Since the girls are next door playing with the neighbors, I'm going to take advantage of being by myself and cleaning up this messy living room that I'm looking at right now, and the kitchen. Try to get those 2 things done while Taylor is still sleeping. If you guys have any additional questions, don't be afraid to go down to the comments and let me know. I'm always happy to hear from you guys, and I love to respond to all of you. I would also love it if you guys hit the red subscribe button down below and do the thumbs up that's right below the video, not too far on either side. I don't really know, it gets confusing, but hit the like button and comment down below. And I know I've said to comment so many times, but for those of you who are not familiar with YouTube, it helps our channel with the algorithm so much, you guys would not have any idea. It kind of bumps up our video for more people to be able to see it. So even if you hitting the like button takes 1 second, and then just write us just a few words down in the comment section, and it will help us out tremendously. This is it for me for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna get to cleaning now so I can hopefully get a lot of this done. I will see you guys on Friday in our next video. I have lots of good things planned, hopefully some things that you guys will enjoy. So until Friday, I'll see you guys next time, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. See you guys later. Bye.